You see, he left. He needs some time. Of all people to show up today, Ru-
Boo, baby! Don't fucking play me, son. I'm always here.
turn around, turn around. You have it up upside down.
Oh, do I?
Uh,
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Jesus. Cari amici
I'm repping
sportivi.
SoCal today, baby. Let's go.
And we got Husney in the house live from the dark side. Husney, what time is it there in Malaysia?
10:30.
10:30. Yeah, okay, it's not a bad. I guess you started watching at midnight.
No, this is
You needed to come on because you said there's too much negativity, and you're loving this because everybody's rubbing off. Guys, I'm still gonna. Yes, I'm pissed off. I'm angry, but I'm still gonna go support. I'm gonna go watch the game. It is Juventus. It's still Milan Juve. Fabio, I know you sent us a little video watching from home. How we feeling? You're all LA decked out there, but no Tomori, no Teo, no Calabri. Not that that makes a difference, but
no
I
coach.
said no coach. Hazni says, let's see who shows up today before we went on. But how you feeling, man?
Not good. Guys, I'm feeling good. This has been one of the most atrocious weeks for Milan fans. And I don't know. I still haven't got over the fact that I have to see Inter pictures of them celebrating on us. That's like, in America, they said like they dunked on you. That's exactly what happened. This is one of the most
We dunked
embarrassing.
on them 2 years ago. They
No,
took it.
no,
We need to take it.
It's
We have to take
about what just happened. I don't want to talk about 10, 15, 20 years ago, 30 years ago.
all
Guys,
right.
this just happened this week. Right? Current events is where my emotions are, man. And the Curva put out a statement that once we do our rounds, I would love to read out because I think I can convey it with the passion because I feel these words and I say, I agree. I agree. That's what all Milan fans should be striving towards. But I'm not feeling good for today's game, guys. I think we're in for a stinker, a giant pile of shit. That's what I think we're going to see. And you know what? Milan and Juve is so bad this season, despite being in second and third. I promise you, if I had money to bet and throw away, I'd put a 50 spot on 0-0 today. That's what I think is going to happen. Piss both fan bases off, show nothing whatsoever, a lot of walking around the pitch. It's going to be unbelievable, man. I'm not hopeful. You're hopeful? What have you seen recently? That's going to give you the belief that this
Hope
Milan
hope is all I have.
whatsoever.
Hope
There's
is
no
all I
hope.
have.
We are in the land
You know
of the
what my
Lord.
hope is? My hope
Okay?
is Juve sucks. That's my hope. Husney,
But
give us
will
some sort
Milan
of.
suck just as much is the
Hey,
question.
we're talking about Juve. We're talking about Juve. Leave me alone. They have the Gatti. They have gamblers on the team. Just leave me alone. Husney, what say you, man? Are you gonna try to calm them down, or you're just gonna feed into this negativity?
No. I fully feel what Fabio was going through, but I was feeling actually in the early part of the season because I knew we were slipping in terms of how we were doing things, and it's been proven. Yeah, where we're at now, we've essentially given the title to Juve and to Inter, and how much worse can we actually get? This is the point where we're at. Second place. Is this us? Are we the second place team? Are we happy to be here? Because that's what this management has actually lined us up to do. But
But
what can I
then
say? I'm
again,
just a lowly fan.
is your expectations coming from 2 years ago overachieving and winning a scudetto? Because if we wouldn't have, yes, I get we always want to be first, but if we finish second, some people threw away the season when we got rid of Maldini and this. Oh my God, the Pioli out, whatever the case may be. But finishing second, I think the biggest disappointment is being out of Coppa Italia and the way we crashed out of the Europa League. The team has to be blamed, management, Pioli has to be blamed, the players too. But so do you agree with me that the disappointment and the fail of this season would be the way we dropped out of Coppa Italia and the Europa League? Would
No,
you
but
consider
let's be real. Let's be real here. For the Coppa Italia, we will never. Pioli has never taken Coppa Italia seriously. That's why we're the team that we are. But look at the targets that are within the reach. We spent money, by the way. Yeah, we spent money. Pioli was given more power. All the other managements were given a lot more responsibilities. They had to really prove themselves. And where are we now? It's showing now. We're looking for a new coach at this season. Why weren't we looking at the coach at the middle of last season? Yeah, I know some people blaming Maldini, saying that he could have fired Pioli uh, middle of last season, but could he really? After what we've seen, could he really? Look at what what Pioli is doing now. I
Yeah.
mean, yeah, I'm just going on like a broken record, but
No,
where
I
we're
get it.
at
And they're
is a situation
asking.
of our own making.
Yeah, no, definitely. In the Lopetegui, getting asked. Honestly, guys, me, I don't believe shit until there's a signing. Fabio, we're not coaches. Some people have been vocal about this coach here. The way he's like Pioli 2.0. For me, I'm not gonna sit here and pretend that I followed this coach from inside and out. That I know his all of his tricks, and it just feels that if we needed to change, I think most of Milan fans were, if we need to change for somebody La Conte, right? But do you believe any of this bullshit right now, or
No, because the things keep changing almost every 2-3 days. So until, first of all, you can't hire a new coach till you fire the one that you got on contract. So until that happens, I'm not worrying about who Milan's going to sign. Because honestly, Pioli's still the coach and he's still on the contract. So it doesn't matter. Like, he's not Klopp where he said, "Oh, guys, I'm leaving. At the end of this year, I'm done. I'm tired." Pioli still think he got it in him. All right? And listen, I don't want to look at the standings as to tell me I should be happy with the season. Because if you look at individual games, the direct competition we've lost against, and we've suffered tons of point losses from playing the bottom half of the table again.
did you
That
say
is a
point
recipe.
losages?
You know what I mean? Like losing points to teams that you should have no business. If you want to win a championship, you have to take all 3 points. You can't give them a point here, lose to a team that hasn't won yet. They're like ridiculous things that are just embarrassing when you look back. Then you look at the key moments where Pioli and the team lacked major ideas in big games, right? When they played Inter, they look like they don't know what the hell they're doing half the time. Inter's way above us. Napoli came back and stole 2 points from us. We lose an ugly game to Juve. We get embarrassed against Atalanta 2 times, and I think we took a draw in the league. But we got embarrassed in the Coppa Italia. We got embarrassed in the regular season. These are just, again, games where you see, come on, man. Come on. That's maybe a little too much. You have to be able to get the team up for these big games against your direct rivals. We cannot take being second to Inter. It should burn your asshole like Inter. You know what? You ate something bad. That's what Inter being better than us does to me. It puts that little tickle in my butt that I don't like, and I gotta take care of. We gotta do something.
It's good to be passionate, and yes, it does fucking hurt, but in the end, Milan is all that matters. For me, it's Milan. We've been through the last fucking banter years and whatever the case may be, and we're still supporting, right? And I know somebody had commented in the group, Husney, what do you think of the discussion where Serie A, where it was balanced, was when we watched, when we won the Scudetto. Last year, Napoli running away with it. This year, Inter running away with it. Do you think it's just the quality of, I always keep on saying, even the Bolognas of this year, who would be talking about Bologna if Napoli actually was performing, or the Romas or the Lazios? Do you see a balanced Serie A maybe next year?
I don't know what I see. And to be honest, I don't really care for other teams. I care about our club, to be honest. So I want us to win, yeah? If everyone wants to falter, if everyone wants to underinvest or not buy any players, it's really up to them. But I want I want our team to be outstanding. I want us to win. I want us to win the title. I want us to do well in other competitions as well. This is what I am getting at. So it's about ambition, really. It's anything that you've seen in the past season or 2 seasons that tells you that, okay, we're an ambitious club. We want to do great things. Everyone labels me as negative, and I don't know what is the term they want to use, as fake fan or whatever. But
no, you're not ambition? A fake fan. You're a true fan, but you're negative. It's okay. You're negative.
I'm negative, and this is the thing, but it's us versus them sort of mentality that's taken place amongst quite a big part of the fan base. If you aren't supporting, then you're probably against the club. But For me, ambition counts, ambition, and that translates into action.
It's Liban Youssef says, is Kim still watching the game or not? I don't know. Kim is on a
He
down
better.
spiral. He's, you
He
know what? I
better
think
watch the game.
he's better watching. Fabio, from what I'm still looking, no official lineup so far, but from what we believe will be the starting lineup, it will be what? Chow, Gabbia, is Terracciano making an appearance? I think he is probably going to
No,
make.
they're gonna play Musa at right back probably.
Oh yeah, Musa, right? Who's playing on the left? Florenzi.
We've seen that before, by the way. Yeah? Musa
Florenzi.
right back. We've seen that before.
We have seen that before. That was
Pioli is
And what happened?
oof. Yeah, that was pretty bad. But
Pioli
look,
is
guys,
molding Musa into the new Krunic. Unbelievable.
oh man, it's just yes. Thanks, Fatty. Doing better in the last couple of years. I don't see why fans being negative. No, we have the right to be negative, Fatty. Everybody has the right to be positive, negative. I think it's when it comes down to the fans that don't believe in the team anymore, that want to turn their back on the team. Oh, I'm not watching this game anymore. Kim, I love you, buddy, but I know you're going to be watching the game. It's just, these are the kind of times that we need to come together and try to support the decision of this team. Just the way I said it, there's another civil war coming with the Milan fans. There was a civil war during Maldini out. I always said, let's wait till the results. The results didn't come in. But Fabio, in the end, I was even telling Husney, if Maldini was still in, I know he said possibly different players, but do you think the result would have been different if Maldini would have stayed?
No, I don't, honestly no. But it made no sense for Pioli to stay if you got rid of him. But it's also really about what we're doing and just this past year, right? Maldini's gone. Let's move on. Let's move on. Let's look at what this management has tried to sign and failed. Now, what are we going to do for striker? This summer, I think, is where Milan fans are going to just really understand whether you can take this management and ownership seriously, of that they're going to invest to be a winning club, not a club that just participates. All right. A club that loves participation trophies. Oh, you made it in top 4. Ooh. That's what they want. That's not what I want. I want trophies. So if this coach, who, please tell me the amount of trophies he's won. I'd love to hear the amount. Do you know, Pioli? I don't know. It's probably one, if at best. Maybe he won a Coppa Italia at another team a long time ago. But he's only got one with us. All right? And he's not
a very
winner.
Important one. A very important one.
An important one that some would say if Inter didn't fumble it, we wouldn't have gotten it.
They
Inter's
fumbled it.
Clearly been the best team for 4 years. Pioli goes on record and says it like an idiot. I don't know why you would even say it. You should be like, I can't wait to play them again.
By the way, welcome to the pregame chat, Milan Juventus. This is the pregame chat, Milan Juventus. We're just talking about Pioli or frustrations with the team. Fabio, I think it's time for your medication. I'm probably going to leave you off with Husney a little later on. Nobody wants to join. Guys, no, Patreon, I know it's $3 a month. I know you get the super entertaining chat. But this is one of the perks. Come on. Talk about your feelings.
Vinny, why do you want to talk about this Milan? I'm questioning why even I'm here. I need to see something good from this team. If we get another stinker of O'Reilly, this episode should be called "Get Ready for a Big Pile of Piece of Shit." All right, that's
I can't wait till Monday. You know what? Now I want a stinker so I could get riled up, Fabio. No, watch us win like convincingly today. Husney, give me a prediction, man. What do you see? Are you a 0-0 kind of guy, a la Fabio? What do you see happening?
I think the team's going to win, but it's going to be a slim scoreline. I want us to win, of course, but I don't know if the motivation is there, to be honest. I honestly don't know if the team has the motivation left. This is what worries me.
You know, it comes down to, like, these are professional athletes, motivation. Yeah, no, I get you, right? If you look at the way history has taught us, but it is. I predict we go up 1-0, and Allegri parks the bus as we're up 1-0. But guys, the only thing that I have a problem with is that Juve needs the 3 points more than us, right? So we shall see. So you're saying a winning but a scrappy game. So basically, you're gonna go with my prediction of last a couple of weeks ago: a win, but we're still gonna complain after the game. Am I good to
Yeah,
go
we're
with?
gonna keep complaining until the end of the season. We're gonna keep complaining until a big change is made, which I don't know when.
And by the way, thank you, Milan, the management, everything, and the newspapers to give us continuous content for this channel, because even though there's going to be an off season, we're still going to be on, and we're going to bring back the segment. Let's read some news, and I'm sure we're going to have a good time with that one, Fabio. Give me a prediction, a real prediction. Are you saying a 0-0 stalemate? Monza Lecce is still 0-0. There's no trompetta, in this one.
I don't think we're gonna get any in this game either. I'm just firmly thinking that this team just doesn't look like they have, but they don't give a shit. They don't give a shit anymore. The season is almost over for them. Vince, they all took the end of the game off. All right, that's why they started fighting at the end of Inter. You think it was because of the emotions that they were feeling? They were getting embarrassed out there. And you know what they needed? They needed a vacation. Vacation from playing and being a serious fucking player. Come on.
Yeah, I like that. Marcus 2-1. I like that score there.
I wish it's 3-0 Milan. Do I have to say these stupid things?
Yes,
so they can come out there and embarrass me, score 90th minute. Maybe you know what the Milan will do? I'll say 1-1 just to make me happy. All right?
Just 1-1. Make yourself happy.
We score in the 4th minute, and then in the 90th minute, we give up the game. Just completely sums up our season. There you go. That's what I got. You like that prediction? Two scrappy goals galore.
Goals galore. I mean,
you know what? He might have a point because we got no defense. So this is going to be rough.
Somebody had said Captain America to score. Hasn't he? If we have to go by the predicted lineups, right? Gunnar is saying 1-0, Liban 1-1. Let me see if anything has come up. I know Liban likes to give us the starting lineup whenever it comes up, but let me see if anything has shown up. Nothing yet. Not even on the official. Let me see here.
Friend of the channel, Matt Santangelo, put a funny thing. He said today's winner is going to be forced to keep their coach for another year. Big stakes in this game, baby. I don't want to win. I don't want to win.
Asni, according to who's going to start, right? Who do you see stepping it up today, right? You're saying that, you said who's going to show up, but give me somebody that should show up today. Is it going to...
Yeah, I'm going to tell you someone's going to show up. It's definitely going to be Musa if he's playing right back. I mean, he probably has the entire confidence of the coach. He's probably going to be scorer. Put him man of the match.
Man of the match, Asni, going with American. If Fabio, if Captain America is Pulisic, what is Musa?
I don't even want to say it.
He's Bucky.
I was gonna say Falcon. The new Captain America.
But I say Musa is a right back is gonna score one for us. I guess Terracciano, we bought him for decoration. Who knows? Okay, Fabio, give me a nod. We see Terracciano today.
Quota.
Do we see Terracciano go on today? Give me an odds. Give me if you were a betting man.
Yes, I think so for sure.
Terracciano, we're gonna see him today. How about you, man? Do you think we see Terracciano today?
Why not? Why not?
Okay, there we go.
I mean, you're running out of options. We're not going to play anybody from the Primavera, right?
Put I haven't seen him as in any position. Put him on as a defender.
No, I've seen enough of him. Keep him out of there. That's not a sub we need. No.
Okay, do we see Jovic at some point today?
I think so.
Fabio says yes, hasn't he?
I hope so, but later. Okay. Let him do what he does best, which is being a super sub.
Wait a minute. Doesn't he have muscle fatigue?
Muscle fatigue, Jovic?
Fabio purely doesn't care if you got injury. You're going to play. If he tells you to play, he'll play.
That's it. You play.
That's how it makes it worse.
Speaking of super subs, Okafor. Do we see Okafor today, Fabio?
For sure.
You're saying for sure, hasn't he?
Yeah, why not?
Why is he not starting?
Everyone. Whoever wants to play, just play. I mean, this is what I see probably at the end of what's going to happen.
I don't know what's the purpose of playing Giroud. If you're going to put Giroud on, put him as a sub. He's leaving this year, literally in a couple of months. What is this? Like Gio would say, what is this fucking farewell tour we're giving him? Every game he's got to play. Like, come on. He can
Looks
be
like
a sub. Play Jovic or play fucking yeah, Jovic will be available based on what I've seen online. Yeah, see, I told them.
That's true.
There
I
he
had read
is.
that.
I tickled his ear and he popped up. Gee, where are you?
Look at Gio. He's training his thighs, Fab. He's training those sexy thighs. By the way, in LA, you were sitting next to who? Who did you take that picture with? Who was that actor? Did she recognize you, by the way?
She actually said, you know what? I've seen MWP, but I'm more of a coast to coast girl. I said, I appreciate you. I appreciate you.
Who was that?
You know what? It was Nebula from Guardians of the Galaxy. You know, one of Thanos' daughters. Yeah, crazy. Just sitting next to me in the fuck. I told her, I say, do you know Gio lives over here too? She's like, get the fuck out of here. So she knew all about Gio. It's Gio's big time over there. No Diddy. By the way,
let's not get X'd on our advertising because we're making millions of dollars with this advertising.
Diddy wants his cut.
Osni, how about when do you guys go on Milanista 360? On Sundays usually, because obviously the negativity has to be continued over to your channel. I know you've done a fine work with Shane. Fine work. But when do you guys usually go on Sundays?
Yeah, tomorrow. Tomorrow, well, probably be midday for you guys. In your
midday.
Time zone. Yeah.
But guys, you know what? That's all about spreading the love. Milanista 360, Husney and friends. You got the Lab Gorilla.
We'll see what they have to talk about. That's what I'm.
We'll see what we got to talk about. It is almost 11 o'clock. Do we still have a
starting? How we still have no starting lineup?
If I can say that, yeah. So for those who are attending the game in Perth end of next month, I look forward to seeing you guys. If any of you are around, if anyone's watching the channel from Australia or heading to Perth, yeah, it'd be great to actually catch up in person.
So it looks like you meet Kim.
Yeah, I'll see Kim there.
So how far is it for you, Husni, to go to Perth?
I think about 6 hours. I think.
Okay, that's not too bad. So hopefully the negativity will continue on yourself and Kim all together. So we have a nice picture. I'm on Sports Media said, guys, still nothing on the official site. Still nothing. Leave it to obviously Milan not giving us run up from what we've seen. Look, guys, I'm hoping for the best. Fabio, am I leaving you on with Husni?
I'm here to keep talking because I got the Curva thing. I wish I didn't just like negate it, but I was just looking at it. But they have a really interesting, comment that they put out. So I wanted to read it out loud. I just gotta find it for a second.
In Italian, you're gonna do it?
No, it's in English. Come on, Vinny.
Okay. Me, I have the Samsung AI that translates to a T. But go ahead if you want to read it out. Maybe I'll give my comments. But
all right. So it says, all right. This comes from the Curva. This is one of the posts that I've been seeing everywhere. Milan posts. Everybody been putting it up. So I'm just gonna read. The season is coming to an end, and the mediocrity that has characterized it for almost the entire duration has left the room for a fatal and disastrous ending that, as if that was not enough, has been amplified even more by wicked statements of some directors as well as by rumors related to the name of a future coach that makes us understand once again how the ambition to relive the times that we once lived is not the primary driver of this club management, right? They go on. Almost 2 years have passed since the arrival of Mr. Cardinale, a transitional and settlement phase that was considered a legitimate right, but now the time has come to get to the point and demonstrate with the facts the real objectives of the club, whether to form an ambitious team or set up from year to year a team able to live in positions that guarantee access to the Champions League while waiting to build a new stadium and expect nothing more. That's the part I agree with most. I need that answered now. They go on. Okay. It must be clear to everybody that if the answer was the latter, we are not there. That you cannot think of spending on the market the rivers of money invested by other companies from other leagues is more than legitimate. But you can't think of coming back big by building the team only to go through some sale and then reinvest the money on unestablished players. 100% true. because the guys that they bought probably this year, you didn't know about them with the exception of what? Loftus-Cheek and Pulisic. You didn't know about Musa. You didn't know who the fuck Tijani Reindeers was. So don't lie to yourself. Just like you didn't know who the fuck Di Catalaire was before. We need guys who are proven. Let's get some vets. What up, G? How you feeling, bro?
So
Nah,
CG,
man, we on a
you
party bus. We on the party bus right now. Let's be Juve, and I can't
what
wait
party
to head
bus?
into the.
What party bus is this, Gio?
Nah, this party bus season over. Ownership don't give a f. I mean, Pioli's a bitch. I'm sorry, you going out like a bitch. I mean, come on now. Like Chukwueze, the only thing positive in the last month. Like, let's be honest, and you sit him on the bench. I mean, I bet you Zeroli doesn't even play any minutes. I mean, the season is done. What more do you have to put out? And I think Fabio was trying to put out a video. What's the thing you were saying? You live long enough to last. I don't know. Say that shit, Fabio. I don't know right now what it is.
Oh, you die a
live,
hero or you live long enough to sell it?
Yeah,
Okay,
that's purely.
Batman. Okay, Batman.
That's
Take it
purely,
easy. Take it easy.
That's
but
Harvey Dent, bro. Harvey
Yes, I know.
Dent.
but Vinny, today it's just like let's just be Juve.
Yeah.
Let's secure the second spot. And I don't know. Like I don't know the way that this management going. I don't know. Like to me, Lopetegui ain't it. You just look at the track record and what makes you think you're coming to Milan. What makes you think that he's gonna miraculously do a 360? And then but it's just disappointing that a
Here we
shit
go.
club like Napoli,
Finalmente.
a shit
So
club
we got
like
the
Napoli could get a better manager than us. It's kind of disappointing. That's the level that we have dropped. Last year, I mean, they did the right thing. I'm not gonna say that they didn't do the right thing. They got rid of Gambler 888. They got rid of him, which was a good idea because if he would have been in a Milan jersey found gambling, they would have given him a 20-year ban when it comes down to us. But let's take this win and then hopefully, I don't know, like, well, Pioli, like, I don't really know. I think he's going out like bad. He knows that. I just don't know. And then, you know what? I can't wait to see you, Giroud, in the summer. I'm gonna have that sign for you. You suck on Chukwueze's D because you all the sitters you miss because of other passes you come. Nah, they disappointed me. Vinny, they disappointed me. I was with you and Mark Strupa, and y'all more professional than me and Five because I was ready to cuss the whole team out. You didn't like that I shitted on Theo, but that was a bitch coward move. Where was the fight in the game on fucking Monday? Nobody fought. Calabria, you want to slap bitch ass Fratrezi? Well, I want to bitch slap your ass because you asking for 4 million. It's just sad. We going out sad, Vinny. We've been in the most like painful thing is when me and Fabio were right there. We have better players than Banter, and then we're going the wrong direction. And I told everybody, Ibra is a fucking publicity stunt. Now you're not laughing. He's approving Lopetegui. Just bend over for Cardinale and have him do the.
We don't know anything. We look at Steve. Calm down, everybody. Let the process take place with the coaching staff. Thank you, Stevie P. Calm down. We don't know anything. We're not in those dressing rooms. We're not in the offices.
Vinny, you said that last season in the summer, and everything that they reported came true. Yes or no?
What reports? What reports?
Everything came out of Milan in the summer. It happened. The transfers. Everything happened.
And I said, let's wait and see because results is all that counts. Results didn't count this time, right? Didn't come out good. But what are you going to tell me? That Maldini would have stayed? We would have won the Scudetto? We would have went to get all kinds of players? We would have spent 150 million?
Everything that went through in the summer went through. It came through. If they going with Lopetegui, they saying Ibrahimovic is like that. We're going to get Lopetegui.
Okay. No. Now I'm gonna leave you off with intern Dr. Fabio. Gio, it's way too early. Husney, I was gonna tell you to try to keep the peace in here, but you're just gonna feed in like the emperor, the emperor, right? So guys, I'm off to Chicharo's. That's what we're gonna be doing. I'm still gonna go watch my team. If I could get a win over Juve, it's all good. Your style lineup, thank you, Liban Youssef. Fabio,
I like this
no
one.
Diddy.
All panic, no pasta. That's true. It's too early for pasta, Steve.
On that note,
Not
maybe I'll
over
see
there.
Steve this afternoon.
Not over there. It's 11.
Yeah, it's
Fabio,
almost
you
time. It's
could
almost
eat
time for a
pasta.
bit of lunch.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I wasn't thinking their time. It's still AM for us over here.
You know what? He tried, the Liban Yusuf. He tried last time. He came and sit next to me, and he was just staring at me, and he was just waiting, and I didn't give him the satisfaction because I was like, the way Milan is playing, I'm gonna take it. He didn't say a single word if he was gonna open his fucking mouth. But
Vinny, here, answer this question before you go. Who's Milan's player of the year?
Pulisic.
Nice.
I
Good
think
old Steve Rogers.
Yeah, no, I think I'm gonna go Captain America. For me, that's I think everybody kind of dipped at some sort of at some point of the season. I think Pulisic dipped 2 games. I think what he brought to the table for me, he's got to be our player. Just after Terracciano, by the way, after Terracciano.
Definitely.
Let me leave.
Sick.
Let me leave you off, Fabio. You're logged in. You'll be able to end the stream. Keep it clean. No Diddy references. Gio, looking at you.
We're winning. We're winning, Vinny, or not? I'm going 3-0.
We're winning. We are winning. We are winning.
Why are you laughing? We're going 3-0.
We are winning, and we're still going to complain at the end of this game. And I'm going to say this.
No. We're not complaining. Let's win.
If we're winning 4-0, we're winning 4-0. We're still going to complain about losing to Inter. That's the Milan fan base. This Monday, Gio, join us. It's going to be coast to coast and MWP all together. We'll see. I will see you guys on Monday. Ovunque sempre. Husney, keep it. Look, see, as I leave, Vinny wants to come on.
Good. It's a one Vin.
Only.
Yeah.
Ciao, guys.
Ciao, Vin. All right. Listen. First, hello, Vince. What's going on, man? How you doing, man? How you feeling?
What's going on? I'm feeling worried, but I can't complain because I'm excited to watch some footy today. How you doing?
I'm good, but I will complain, and I don't give a shit what anybody thinks because this team gives me a lot of agita, and I know it does a lot of other people. Let me just continue on because there's one more slide to their comment that we were reading from the Curva earlier. You can't think of having a winning project if we are almost in May and you still don't know who the new coach will be. Also, it becomes difficult to set up a team on the market that is capable with the needs of the new coach, right? Because you got to know. We still don't know anything right now. Within the society reigns the total chaos between deafening silences, embarrassing communication strategies, to say the least, and lack of clarity of roles. Gentlemen, patience is over. Milan is not a product to speculate on. Milan is not a square that is content to participate. Milan has people, as behind it people who by history and tradition are used to being in the top of world football. If this ownership thinks it can live up to these prerogatives and will prove it with concrete facts, and the choice of a new coach will already make us understand a lot. It will continue to enjoy the tireless support of people madly in love. If not, forget to live in Milan as a happy island, as you have done so, always with Milan in our heart. Come on, man. That's the Curva saying. Yes, of course. Go ahead.
Because on Fabio, this is amazing that you brought this up because I was literally thinking about it this morning. Okay. We're playing with probability and statistics. That's what this ownership group is doing. It's all about the numbers. So you honestly think statistically we're going to win the Europa League this year? I don't think so. Well, we might be able to make a good run, but likelihood we're not going to win. The second thing is you honestly think we're going to be able to beat Inter in this second game the way we've been playing? Statistically, no, it's not going to happen. So if you're looking at this 3 months before any of this happened, why are you not strategically thinking of the future? You know Pioli's not going to be on the bench next year. You know that. So why are you not thinking ahead and trying to find a coach right now? Because if anything, a coach should be implemented right now. It's the tail end of the season. We're not playing for anything anymore. So we've already clinched a Champions League spot. Why are you not bringing in this new coach right now to get familiarized with this group of players, start to bring in a little bit of an attitude to this fucking group? That's the big thing. Let them go on their little summer break, but at least they know and they expect and they know what to bring back when they come back for the summer and for their training. That's the big thing. Pre-plan. Everything is reactive. It's not proactive, it seems. So why are you not bringing in a coach right now to get familiarized early, and then we actually have something to work with going into next season? I don't understand that.
Well, maybe their coach.
Vince, can I say something to that? Yeah,
Please.
you have a point there, saying that there's always been that option. We could have brought in a new coach at any time. But then, of course, there was that, and a lot of people say this, oh, why would we pay 2 salaries? But then I also want to respond to those people saying that there's a precedent for that. We got rid of Gianpaolo very early on, by the way. He wasn't our coach for long. We paid his salary for a while. I know that I think Torino took him off our hands. But then we could do this. But this is what the ownership then decides. We will stick with Pioli.
I'm not saying bringing in another coach right now. I'm saying see what plays out, but at least you have an idea and you have an action plan based upon the results right now. If Pioli goes in and with the maybe, I'm pulling a number out of my ass here, but with the 10% chance of him winning the Europa League, okay, and maybe the 2% chance of him winning the derby, then you let him continue on into next season, but at least you still have that action plan ready to go in case everything falls. That we don't have anything right now. We're going into next season still with a whole bunch of mysteries. Is Conte coming in? Is De Zerbi coming in? Is like there people are just saying shit. But and again, we're fans. We're not going to know this right now. Well, we don't know what the hell is going on in the back door and in the offices. But really, there's got to be some sort of, how can you say, transparency and a little bit of just information being publicized to the crowd right now, so that there is a little bit of hope going into next season. Because right now it seems like I'm wearing this jersey. I haven't put on this jersey in a while because these last 4 games, it feels like the banter era. There's a little reminiscent of the banter era feel that I have right now. I'm not saying it is happening right now, but that's what these 4 games have resembled. Shit players, shit coaching, and a lack
shit
of results.
performances.
Shit performances, and that's what the banter it was. Shit players, don't get me wrong, at least we have decent players, but come on, like we saw these performances and it was absolute garbage. It was banter or garbage.
No, it's
Guys,
just
honestly,
disappointing. To me, what makes me mad, it's like right now we got the players. You just got to pick the coach. I mean, I think it's kind of sad too that there's a lot of people that I'm cool. I'm one of the people with self-sustaining model. I'm cool with that. But then there's people like over exaggerate. Don't worry how the fuck Inter getting their money. If they allow them to sign the players, that's not our problem. That's us as an ownership or under anything that we're stupid. Like we basically Inter got Turan from us because I don't know what the hell Pioli was doing. We didn't want to give him the guaranteed contract, and he dunked on us. And then now they're getting Taremi. They're doing moves based on being able to get free transfers. We want youth players so we can resell them, and that's not always the case. That's not always the case. We need older players. We need about 26, 27 years old that have been there and done that, to be honest with you. And that's what's disappointing. Lopetegui, you seen his track record. It's shit. What makes you think that he's gonna come to Milan? Milan, right now, we're good, like in being in second place Champions League, but we're not a good organization that everything is moving like Inter. I bet you if Inter got Lopetegui, they doing something because their whole organization is good. Maybe not financially, but they got a good aura. They go on the pitch, it's like nothing. Every time we go on the pitch, it's like, oh shit, I might have to take a diarrhea right now because I don't know what the hell is going on. And to me, like, we wasted so much bullshit money. Well, like Lasetich, now Tereshano's gonna be another kid that we're wasting 5 million here, 5 million here, 5 million there. What and effort in it we could have spent with the 5 million here and stuff like that. We could have probably bought a striker with all the bullshit money that we're throwing. My problem is right now, it's like I'm on a party mode. I'm gonna watch all the games, like I said, but just I don't know. Get us a good manager. Like If you couldn't cut it at the biggest club in the world, what makes you think you're gonna cut it at AC Milan? To be honest with you, and then but hey, I don't know.
What about
Maybe Ibra.
Palladino, man?
I
You
want
like
Palladino.
Palladino?
If you were gonna you're gonna give Lopetegui the job, who's had been, he left Wolves. What manager leaves a fucking organization just saying because they have financial problems? What kind of coward shit is that? Why did you sign the contract? Why your agent didn't do the due diligence of knowing what type of club? And how are they in financial ruin if they're always selling players and they're in the Premier League and they're always finishing in good spots? So I don't really know. You want a manager that's gonna leave you like that and say, "Peace, I'm out of here" when the going gets tough? That's what you want to do. This is what Ibra is doing. Remember, Papa Gio told you that Ibra is a fucking publicity stunt, and Ibra doing this right here. Shout out my brother Andon. We had thoughts about Ibra, but Ibra looking bad. We get Lopetegui. I don't know. A lot of y'all motherfuckers gonna have to run and hide with that Ibra look.
This is totally a comment, but
Yeah, I don't really know, man. It's just sad because we got a core group, but we don't know. Like right now, they already said that they're gonna buy CDK and Salad, so we already got 30 mil right there. We already got 30 mil right there. So we sell Maldini for 5. We sell Benacer for 40. Like we don't even have to sell none of our top players, but we replenishing them with new players. I don't really. I mean, even Maldini, like he was structured, but it is what it is. Right now, just give me a young coach that can play good ball, and we'll see, man. But Lopetegui, man, what the hell is that, man? Come on, man.
But
You
Gio,
seen?
for those players that you mentioned, our core players, if they don't want to renew, then they'll be forced to sell them. So I don't think it's all in the hands of the club.
Yeah, but you're not gonna continue to be selling and hit on every transfer. Pulley came in because he got a lot to prove. They was calling him the LeBum James of Calcio. So he came and he said, "I'm not no LeBum," and he doing his thing. But I don't know, like you can't. If we're not in that model of Red Bull, then we're not gonna. But we're not model Red Bull because we expect championship. Red Bull, Leipzig, like what they won couple Depot Kel Cups and stuff like that. But that's not what we signed up. Well, I'm not saying we're glory hunters or anything, but like with all the things that we grew up with, it's like, bro, like now that it's expected. I don't give a F that said yeah it's shit because we have dinosaurs leading the league and not to get money. Look at our coefficient. We smoking on everybody. We smoking on Bundesliga. We smoking on La Liga. And let's be honest, La Liga has always been Real Madrid, Barcelona, and that's the only reason that they exist. Like, let's be honest. No other league has had the 7 sisters like we have. And that's documented it. It's signed, sealed, delivered. And now, if we could get a little bit more money, we'll see. But to be honest with you, right now, it's just depressing. Me and Fabio have been talking. It's just depressing because we there. That's what makes me more frustrated. We're there. We just need a DM. We need a proper right back. Right backs, right backs and left backs don't really cost more than $20 million. So like you get a proper one in there, a DM, and then you just have to spend money on the striker, and hopefully he doesn't fail. Because any striker could fail. Whatever striker could fail. Look at Gurakas or fucking Xerxes. They could come with high potential, but the pressure of putting that Milan shirt, like I've told everybody, is different. Paqueta could be balling, but we're going to see when he put on that Manchester City shirt next year. We're going to see when his expectations are to win and not be a loser. We're going to see if he's really made of that thing. Everywhere a player goes, the pressure is here at Milan. Ain't no pressure to answer what you say. Because if there was pressure like that, they would be faltering and it wouldn't be anything to do. But you put on that red and black, you got the media, you got the whole world watching you. Like I told you, like you see our fans when it says to worldwide, we're like triple, double of Juve and Inter. So like it's just the pressure of it is. And to me, that's the only expectation that I see. Even like even shout out my brother Terry. Like even United, even though that they're shit, there's still an expectation. You gotta win. And when they put on that United shit, look at Anthony, how good he was looking. He put on that United shit. Oh, mama mia, basura to the basuras. It's just the difference between us and everybody else. Yeah, maybe Juve, you know, you got that expectation to cheat. Oh, I mean win. Sorry, but
Gio, I
you got
want
that
robot players. I want robot players. I want players that come in and they just start performing, and we don't have to deal with 2 to 3 months of bullshit. I know it's not going to happen anymore. It doesn't happen anymore, but come on. You know what? Out of all of the signings that we've had in the last, 3 years, not one of them has just been implemented and has just fucking driven forward like Pulisic. I give props to Pulisic. He's the only one that's really come in and he's delivered off the get-go. But apart from that, we've had to deal with a lot of these signings taking at least 1 to 2 to 3 to 6 to 9 months to actually be integrated. So no complaints on that. It's natural. Don't get me wrong, but it's nice to see a few players actually come in and actually just deliver right off the get-go. And I wish and I hope we get more of that coming into the next season. But again, it's dependent on scouting and it's dependent on mentality, and we'll see what happens. And a little bit of luck. Buona fortuna, speriamo.
Aren't you guys also a bit concerned that all these targets, they won't materialize until we get the coaching thing out of the way? So
biggest thing. Well, great call.
yeah,
it's a great call. Well, like I don't want to be buying.
That's what you said, Vince. That why now we plan ahead. That's the thing.
Exactly. That's the big thing.
Well, guys, I know we can keep going on and on and on, but the game is about 45 minutes away. So we got some stuff I got to do, so I'm going to have to end it here. But, fellas, I thank you so much for joining us here. And check out tomorrow, not tomorrow, Monday night, it will be the show. Vinny, maybe me and Gio, who knows? We'll see what happens. Maybe we can get Steve. We'll get him the cheat codes to his next test so he can jump on. But, guys, I hope everybody has a great Saturday. Any other final words you want to give out there?
Hopefully we win. I want to win.
Hopefully we fucking win.
Honestly, this is probably the biggest thing for us Milanistas right now is it's fuck the season. This is Milan. This is Juve. Let's go.
Let's get the dub.
Exactly. I want to fucking brag today because I've had enough Interistas already text me. I want to fucking text some Juventinos right now after this game.
Hell yeah. That's a great fucking point. What say you, G? Are you done with Mickey? What's going on?
Nah, man, sad. Florenzi again at left back. I know he don't make mistakes, but we don't have an outlet at left back. It would be good to see somebody, called Tereshana, because he could play so many positions. But let's just get this win, man, and then for the rest of the
bench warmer, that's his strongest position.
Like, let's just get this win. Like, just hopefully the team performs because it's looking like diarrhea. Like, and, no, you know what it's looking like? Pottery. It's looking like pottery. He's just filling it. And
pause, bro. You trying to get that in between your hands? You better
like the pottery and shit. But let's just get. I want to win 3-0. If we really better than Juve, like people say that we are, and which I know that we are, let's get this 3-win. And like let's go party move. The next 4 games that are here, let's go party move.
All right,
like give me my money, Atalanta. Give me my money, Atalanta. All right, I need that shit and whole car cash.
Chief, stop going on. I have to end the show. I love you guys. Peace out. No Diddy. Rock Nation, always great to see you. Vince, thank you for coming through. Vince, I hope you enjoy the game at the bar, baby. Let's go. Forza Milan. Ciao, everybody. See you.